General Manager Nick Aldis stepped into the ring, and what he revealed left the WWE Universe reeling. For months, we've all been on the edge of our seats, speculating about the identity of Jade Cargill's secret attacker, the one who left her sidelined in a brutal parking lot assault back in November 2024. Was it a jealous rival? A shocking betrayal? Or was there an even bigger conspiracy brewing behind the scenes? Well, tonight, we finally got the answers. And trust me, it was more jaw-dropping than a stone-cold stunner. Let's break it down because SmackDown just hit us with a twist that's going to have the wrestling world buzzing for weeks. Nick Aldis, cool as a cucumber, took control of the ring and with a flick of his wrist, unleashed some grainy footage that blew the roof off the arena. The mystery? Finally solved. The culprit? Bayley. Yep, you read that right. Bayley was the one who attacked Jade Cargill all those months ago, and the entire WWE Universe just lost its mind. This reveal, it's not just a twist, it's a game changer. If you've been following this saga from day one, or you just love a good wrestling mystery, this moment was a roller coaster ride. It's a betrayal that's personal, brutal, and definitely one for the history books. Let's dive into the chaos, the clues, and what's coming next in this wild WWE storyline. The mystery unfolds, Jade Cargill's brutal attack. First, let's rewind to the beginning of this mystery. November 22nd, 2024. SmackDown had just kicked into high gear with Bianca Belair defending her Women's U.S. Championship in a match that had everyone on the edge of their seats. But as the action spilled into the parking lot, the real drama unfolded. Jade Cargill, the powerhouse champ, was laying waste to her opponents when she was suddenly blindsided by an unknown attacker. The attack was brutal. Smashed through a windshield, Jade was left bloodied and barely conscious. The paramedics rushed to her aid, and WWE dropped an official injury report. Jade had lumbar contusions, a bruised kidney, and a sprained MCL, but the worst part? No timetable for her return. This was the moment everything changed. Fans immediately began speculating who was behind this shocking assault. In the weeks that followed, WWE kept the mystery alive with teases and red herrings. Was it Naomi, her longtime rival? Or maybe Liv Morgan, the sneaky underdog? SmackDown even played with us by showing footage of Raquel Gonzalez and Lee near the scene of the attack, but it was all smoke and mirrors. Everyone had their theories, but nobody saw this coming. The reveal. Nick Aldis drops the bombshell. Fast forward to March 14th, 2025, and Aldis is standing in the ring, looking cooler than ever in his sharp suit. The tension was thick in the air as the crowd waited for answers. "We have answers," Aldis declared, before the Titantron flickered to life. Grainy footage from that night in November rolled on the screen, showing the attack. We saw Jade crumpled on the windshield, but this time there was something different. A figure emerged from the shadows. Bayley. Bayley? The former WWE Women's Champion? The role model? The crowd exploded. It was a reveal that nobody expected. Fans were stunned into silence, trying to process what they had just seen. Was this a setup? Why would Bayley do it? Was there more to the story than just jealousy? The entire arena buzzed as Aldis smirked, announcing the investigation was over. Bayley was the attacker. Why Bayley? The jealousy behind the betrayal. Now let's dig into the why. Why would Bayley, a former WWE Women's Champion and fan favorite, betray Jade like this? To understand this, we have to go back and look at the state of WWE before the attack. Jade Cargill was on fire in WWE. She had come in with a bang, immediately becoming a powerhouse in the ring. She wasn't just a star, she was the star. Her TBS championship reign lasted over 500 days, and she quickly became a fan favorite. But her rise also meant that someone else's spotlight was dimming. Enter Bayley. 2024 was a rough year for the role model. She lost the Women's Championship to Nia Jax at SummerSlam, and from that point on, her career seemed to stagnate. Jade was the new face of the women's division, and Bayley was left in the dust. When WWE made the decision to slot Bayley into the War Games match late in 2024, it felt like a desperate attempt to keep her relevant. She was overshadowed by Jade's meteoric rise, and that's when the seeds of jealousy were sown. Bayley saw Jade as a threat to her legacy. She watched as Jade took the spotlight, became the face of WWE's women's division, and became the fans' new favorite. Bayley's frustration and jealousy grew, and that fateful night in November, with Bianca Belair distracted and Naomi out of the picture, Bayley seized the opportunity. She attacked Jade, taking her out of the picture and temporarily removing her competition, Nick Aldis, the detective GM. So, how did Aldis figure it out? Nick Aldis, the unflappable SmackDown GM, had been investigating the attack since day one. He wasn't just sitting back. He was piecing the puzzle together. In February 2025, there was footage of Raquel and Lee near the scene of the attack, but Aldis was smart enough to recognize the red herrings. Fast forward to March 14th, and he had finally cracked the case. Anonymous tips, grainy video, and a bit of clever detective work led him straight to Bayley. Aldis had everything he needed to expose the truth, and with one final reveal, he shattered the mystery that had consumed WWE fans for months. The fallout. What's next for Jade, Bayley, and the women's division? Now that the truth is out, the WWE Universe is left with a million questions. What's next for Jade Cargill? She's back at the Elimination Chamber in March 2025, taking down Naomi, whom she thought was the attacker. But with the Bayley reveal, the target has shifted. Jade is back, and she's on a warpath. You can feel the intensity radiating from her as she watches the footage of Bayley attacking her. Her eyes are locked on Bayley, and it's clear that a match at WrestleMania is in the cards. Jade's return has already been electric, and now, with the revelation of Bayley as the attacker, it's personal. A grudge match at WrestleMania 41 between Jade and Bayley is almost inevitable. Fans are already booking it in their minds. The Storm versus the role model. It's going to be brutal. Will Jade be able to get her revenge? Or will Bayley's manipulative ways prove to be too much? But that's not all. Bianca Belair is caught in the middle of this mess. She's been Jade's rock throughout her return, but with the reveal of Bayley as the attacker, Bianca's loyalties are now in question. Will she side with Jade, her tag partner, or will she stick by Naomi, who's been a friend to her in the past? This is a complex web of alliances, betrayals, and decisions that will have massive implications for WrestleMania. The road to WrestleMania, chaos in the women's division. So, where do we go from here? The women's division is in chaos. Bayley has solidified her heel turn, and Jade is ready to unleash her fury. Naomi is still recovering from her attack and likely won't stay sidelined for long. Bianca Belair is stuck in the middle, torn between her alliances with Jade and Naomi. This could all lead to a massive triple threat match at WrestleMania 41, or maybe Jade versus Bayley one-on-one, with Naomi's return adding even more fuel to the fire. The stakes are higher than ever, and we've only just begun to see the fallout from this massive reveal. One thing's for sure, Jade Cargill is back, and she's coming for her revenge. Bayley has made an enemy for life, and the WWE Universe is about to witness one of the most intense personal rivalries of all time. Conclusion. The chaos is just beginning. SmackDown's March 14th, 2025. Episode was a game changer, and the fallout from this reveal is just starting to shake up the women's division. Jade Cargill's comeback is about to go to a whole new level, and Bayley's betrayal has set the stage for a clash that fans won't soon forget. WrestleMania 41 is just around the corner, and it's clear that Jade and Bayley will be at the center of the storm. Will Jade storm through the division, or will Bayley rise to claim the throne as the new heel queen? One thing's for sure, this rivalry is far from over, and the WWE Universe is just getting started. Get ready for the ride of a lifetime. Jade versus Bayley is on, and you don't want to miss what happens next.